Feels like AI is coming for everything. If it's your first time here or you've been watching my videos but you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Hi, welcome to ZGadgetReview. Micron, the maker of consumer brand Crucial, has made the hard decision to exit the consumer market. Here's part of their announcement. AI-driven growth in the data center has led to a surge in demand for memory and storage. Micron has made a difficult decision to exit the Crucial consumer business in order to improve supply and support for our larger strategic customers in faster growing segments. That means that they will stop selling all consumer products by February 2026, which so happens to be the end of their fiscal year. Now, that means that you're not going to be able to buy any more Crucial RAM, NVMe SSDs, or external storage. And why are they doing this? Because, as they say, they can sell in bulk to big business for more money. And then they don't have to figure out how to supply the consumer market and short their big business market. Now, if we're trying to figure out why Micron will be making this decision of exiting the consumer market, we don't have to look too far, because back in October, Samsung and SK Hynix signed a deal with OpenAI. The deal says that Samsung and SK Hynix is going to supply 900,000 DRAM wafers a month in order to meet the memory demands of their Stargate project. That is OpenAI's project. Now, this is a huge deal. This is bigger than you will think. 900,000 DRAM wafers accounts for about 40% of global production of DRAM. Out of 100% of DRAM produced for the world, 40% of it is going to one company. Think about it. Now, some people might be like, okay, why is this such a big deal? Why is everybody talking about this as if it's such a big deal? Because it is a big deal. The exit of Micron is going to have a ripple effect on everything that uses these components. That means everything that uses RAM, everything that uses storage, internal or external. To give you an idea of like how big these companies are, okay? The research firm TrendForce reports that Micron was the third largest supplier of DRAM behind Samsung and SK Hynix. The three companies combined account for 92% of the DRAM market. That's how big they are. And then here's this chart showing you how the demand has gone up from quarter to quarter. So if we look at here, the DRAM supplier, we have SK Hynix number 1, Samsung number 2, Micron number 3. And then you can see the change percentage in quarter on quarter. So if we look at the numbers here, you have the second quarter of 2025, SK Hynix went from 12,229 to 13,750 in quarter 3. That's a 12.4% change. Samsung went from 10,350 to 13,500. That's a 30.4% change. Micron, and here's where you can kind of see why Micron will look at their numbers and say, hold on, we have a golden goose here. They went from 6,950 in the second quarter. These are supply numbers, okay? To 10,650. That's a 53.2% change. Then look at number 4, Nanya. Nanya Business went from 341 to 627. That's an 84% increase. If you keep looking at the numbers down, you can see that every single company that supplies DRAM has gone up in their supply numbers. Obviously, some more than others. But this just goes to show that if I'm a company who struggles to sell my product in the consumer market, and I have this other market, the AI market companies handing me money, throwing money at me in order to get my chips, in order to get my goods, then I am going to make the smart decision and I'm going to sell to them. Looking at this, again, it makes sense. It sucks, but it makes sense. So now we have Samsung and SK Hynix left on their own to continue supplying the consumer market. These companies tend to be the more expensive ones when it comes to these components. Crucial was the cheaper option out of the three. If you were looking for RAM or storage, you didn't have a lot of money to pay, you could go with Crucial, which will give you a good product at a lesser price. So that means that laptops, PCs, again, anything that uses these components is most likely going to go up in price. But then what stops Samsung and SK Hynix from reducing their output to the consumer market? I'm not saying completely stopping like Micron is, because Micron is a smaller company, but just kind of like lowering the output in order to comply with the deals that they already have. For example, the one with OpenAI. Because right now there is pretty much a shortage of all this stuff because of how much AI is growing and how much AI needs these components. We have all these companies fighting each other in this AI race in order to make sure that one of them is number one and takes the market. That is what's driving all these companies that produce these components to sell to these AI companies, because you can charge a good amount of money, and also you technically have a guarantee that your product is going to be sold instead of wandering and fighting for market share. And of course, the demand for these components is affecting the consumer market in unexpected ways. Here's a chart from Ars Technica. Here we have a price comparison from August to November. Okay, so we have here the Patriot Viper Venom 16 gigs, so 2 8 gigs of DDR6000 RAM was $49 in August 2025. That went to $110 in November. Western Digital's WD Blue SN5500 gigabytes was selling for $45 in August, and in November went up to $69. Then we have Silicon Power 16 gigs, again, 2 8 gigs of RAM, DDR4 3200. Look at this, $34 in August, went up to $89. That's almost 3 times the amount of money for the same thing in a span of what? 2 months. Then we have Western Digital's WD Blue SN5000 1 terabyte, $64 in August, went up to $111 in November. TMT Force Vulcan 32 gigs, DDR5, 6000, this is RAM as well. We have $82 in August, $310 in November. That is close to 4 times the price. It's like 3 and change times the price in 2 months. That's how crazy prices are getting because of AI. Western Digital WD Blue SN5000 2 terabytes, $115 in August, $154 in November. Western Digital WD Black SN7100 2 terabytes, $130 in August, $175 in November. And then we have, this is nuts. Team Delta RGB 64 gigs, so 2 sticks, 32 gigs each, DDR5 6400 RAM, went from $190 to $700. Let's round it up to $200. We're talking about 3 times the price and then some for the same thing that you could have gotten in August. That is what's happening to prices right now because of AI. We are in uncharted territory right now. I've never seen prices go crazy expensive like this. Like, the problem is, like, who knows what's going to happen in 2026 and beyond, because this is already, everything's escalating, right? From the end of 2025. And there are reports that the shortages on these components are going to go into 2026, 2027, and maybe beyond that because of, again, everything that's happening with AI. And that means that consumers are getting royally screwed. That means that your electronics are going to go up in price because it's just the way it's going to work, supply and demand situation. And now that there is less competition because Micron is exiting the consumer market, means that smaller companies can step in there, but also That means that they can charge more if they feel like it because there's not as much competition. So when you go and buy components for building a PC, or when you buy a new laptop, or you buy anything that has any of these components inside and you see that the prices have gone up, hopefully this gives you an idea on the reason why that is happening and you're not left wondering if it's tariffs and all this other stuff. You at least have an idea of, okay, AI is here, AI is taking over the market, AI is not only destroying art and people's way of thinking and providing false information and all this stuff, but it's also taking over the hardware and consuming that as well and taking it away from you, the consumer, and raising the prices on the things that you might want to buy in the future. What do you think about this whole thing? How do you feel about AI taking resources away in such a rapid, fast-moving way? Do you feel affected by this? Have you been trying to build a PC and have gone to buy the components that you need for that and have been, shocked by the prices? Let me know in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.